Right now, Nikola Jokić isn't just running the NBA, he's redefining it. Fresh off an absolutely unreal performance against Phoenix, he dropped 31 points, grabbed 21 boards, and dished out 22 assists. That's not just a big night. It's a historic one. Jokić just recorded the first 30-20-20 stat line the league has ever seen, and he made it look almost too easy.
Jokić, caught in the air, finds Porter for three.
Nikola Jokić is once again proving he's playing chess while the rest of the league is stuck on checkers. February was yet another showcase of his brilliance. 7 triple-doubles in just 12 games, all while shooting a jaw-dropping 70% true shooting. That's not just impressive, it's historic. And just like that, he's surged back into the MVP conversation, despite the league's attempts to shift the spotlight elsewhere. Let's be real. How does a guy who looks more like your neighborhood handyman than a pro athlete glide through defenders, drop no-look dimes, and dictate the flow of the game without even looking winded? Jokić is playing on a level that defies logic. Once again, he's leading the Denver Nuggets to the top of the West, delivering an MVP-level season like it's just another day at the office. He's turning elite defenders into practice squad players and making NBA games look like casual pickup runs at the YMCA, yet somehow the criticism never stops. The same tired accusations, stat padding, empty numbers keep circling. But let's be clear, padding stats is what players do when they're chasing highlights, not wins. What Jokić is doing, that's domination, that's control, that's leadership. Since 2021, he's been the heartbeat of a Nugget squad that hasn't left the upper ranks of the West. And in 2023, he didn't just put up numbers, he led Denver to an NBA championship and made it look smooth while doing it. So if people are still doubting him after all that, that says more about how they watch the game than it ever will about Jokić.
Murray moving left, fires to Jokić in the lane, kick out Brown, open three, hit it! Christian Brown with a second.
Let's be honest, Nikola Jokić doesn't look like he should be dominating the NBA. He's not built like Giannis, doesn't have the sky-high bounce of a young LeBron, and if you dropped him into an open gym with guys like Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid, he's probably the last one you'd pick. But looks? They're deceiving, because Jokić isn't just keeping up with those stars, he's outplaying them. He's rewriting the rulebook on what greatness in basketball looks like. We're conditioned to believe the best players are the fastest, the strongest, the most explosive. Jokić is the opposite. He doesn't rely on freakish athleticism. He kills you with timing, touch, and vision. He'll lull you into a false sense of control, then hit you with a one-legged fadeaway or a jaw-dropping no-look pass that leaves the defense frozen. He's not just elite. He's a basketball enigma, a little bit of Larry Bird's basketball brain, a dose of Magic Johnson's passing wizardry, the polished post footwork of Hakeem Olajuwon, the vision of pre-injury Arvydas Sabonis, and somehow the floor command of LeBron James, all blended into one unlikely superstar. And the best part? He does it all with a smirk, a shrug, or a muttered curse in Serbian. Jokić is a scoring machine, but not the kind we're used to. He'll calmly splash mid-range shots and launch high-arching threes that somehow always find net. Technically, they're jumpers, but his feet barely leave the ground. That's the Bird influence. But when he's in the post, that's where the magic unfolds. His moves are a masterclass. Spins, fakes, up and unders, all designed to keep defenders guessing. Give him space, and that fadeaway is automatic. Crowd him, and he'll slide by like time is slowing down. It shouldn't work, and yet no one can stop it.
In the game in shot clocks, as Jokić gets past Plumlee, beautiful lefty scoop off glass.
When it comes to rebounding, Jokić might not leap out of the gym. He barely gets a few inches off the ground. But he doesn't need bounce when he's got brute strength, perfect positioning, and an uncanny instinct for where the ball will fall. And then there's the part of his game that truly sets him apart, the passing. Sure, the NBA has seen brilliant playmaking big men before. think Arvydas Sabonis, think Bill Walton. But what Jokic is doing, that's a whole different level. His court vision, his touch, the creativity. It's like watching a 7-foot point guard who happens to be operating in slow motion and still staying 5 steps ahead. He threads no-look assists, launches full court outlets with pinpoint accuracy, and fires cross-court lasers right into a shooter's pocket like he's playing chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers. And yet somehow people still doubt him. Maybe it's because he doesn't fit the mold. He's not built like Giannis, doesn't tower like Embiid. He looks more like your uncle who plays pickup on Sundays than the most dominant player in the world. But appearances don't win games. Skills do. And Jokic, he's got them all. While the media might be bored of the same old greatness, the numbers paint the real picture. Jokic is gliding through another MVP-worthy season, putting up absurd stats, and once again, leading Denver to the top tier of the Western Conference. By now, the best player in the league debate shouldn't even be a debate. Whether people want to admit it or not, Nikola Jokic has already settled that conversation, and in February 2025, he took things to a whole new level, delivering not just the best month of his season, but one of the most incredible stretches the NBA has ever seen.
Way in.
Jokic going to throw it up from...
In February, Nikola Jokic didn't just shine, he stunned. He averaged 27.3 points, 12.3 rebounds, and 11.6 assists per game. Insane numbers by any standard. But what takes it to another level is how efficiently he did it. Jokic posted a mind-bending 70.3% true shooting percentage for the month. That's a stat that accounts for field goals, threes, and free throws, giving a complete picture of scoring. Efficiency. Here's the wild part. No player in NBA history has ever averaged a triple-double with 70% true shooting for an entire month, except Nikola Jokic. And he hasn't just done it once, he's done it 3 times. It's one thing to be efficient, it's another to completely dominate while being that efficient. These aren't empty box score numbers. Jokic is commanding every phase of the game, scoring, rebounding, playmaking, night after night. In February alone, he racked up 7 triple-doubles in just 12 games and came within a hair of a few more. At this point, it's not just about stats, it's about control. Jokic has reached that rare tier where he's dictating the pace, rhythm, and outcome of games like only the legends do. So, when it comes to MVP talk, it's not just a conversation anymore. It's starting to feel like a foregone conclusion. And speaking of that MVP award, Nikola Jokic is right back where he belongs, at the top of the MVP ladder. And honestly, he never should have left. That's not to discredit Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's had a phenomenal season and has OKC flying high. But what Jokic is doing, it's on a level we've rarely, if ever, seen in NBA history. After a February that felt straight out of a video game, it's no surprise Jokic reclaimed the #1 spot. But this isn't just about one dominant month. This is about what he's been doing all season long. Early in the year, with his teammates struggling, Jokic took on the scoring load. Now that the Nuggets are hitting their stride, he's shifted gears, owning games through his playmaking and rebounding. Since the All-Star break, he's averaged a ridiculous 15 boards and 12.5 assists per night. He dished out a then-career-high 19 assists against Indiana, only to top it with 22 against Phoenix. That's now the most assists ever in a single game by a center. Breaking Wilt Chamberlain's record of 21, Jokic is also on track to post the highest player efficiency rating, PER, in league history while averaging a triple-double. He ranks 3rd in scoring, 3rd in rebounding, 2nd in assists, and tied for 3rd in steals. Winning MVP while leading in just one of those categories is tough. He's top 3 and 4. Statistically, this could be the greatest season of his career. Even better than his previous MVP campaigns, he's been the best player in the world for the past 5 years. But this version of Jokic, this is peak form. Yes, Shai is powering the Thunder to the top of the West, and absolutely deserves to be in the conversation. But to match Jokic's all-around impact, it would take something we've never seen before. This MVP race is shaping up to be the best since Westbrook versus Harden in 2017. But unlike Russ, who won as a 6th seed with 47 wins, Jokic is leading a top-4 squad on a 52-win pace. And with a strong finish, the Nuggets could push that number to 55. With about 5 weeks left in the regular season, Nikola Jokić is charging toward MVP number 4, and the truth is, no one else is playing on his level.